I mean, I did start mainly for the physical, as most people do. And I think that's that's a great way to start. That's a great place to start in. And so like mentally, it was just physical for me, but there was like shifts happening and I didn't know what it was. Like I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But I just started to feel better in like all the ways, like my energy levels, my happiness.
Yeah.
Like all these things just started to kind of click. And I probably at the time didn't even attribute it to yoga because I thought yoga were just the poses. It's just my form of exercise.
Exercise, right.
Yeah. And now I know like what you just said, like so much more is happening on a deeper level when we're moving our bodies in very conscious ways.
Yes.
We're pairing that movement, which we do in yoga, with the breath.
Yes.
So the breath is moving energy as well. And both of these things, like when you're thinking about what you're doing with your body and or you're thinking about your breath, what's happening is your mind is now focused on those things and not the 60,000 thoughts it's said that we have every day, most of which are just copied and pasted day to day. We're in these loops of thought.
Correct.
And the studies show like 80% of them are negative.
Yep.
So we're just rolling in negative thought loops. And so we kind of put that on pause for an hour when we're on our yoga mat.
Yeah.
We shut that down for a little bit. We focus on what's happening in the present moment, how we're moving our body, how we're breathing. And then ultimately what that does is it like washes the mind with some calm. And yeah, that busy brain will turn back on later.
Absolutely.
But you're kind of breaking those negative thought loop patterns for a moment. And that's where it like comes up into your mental health and having those mental health benefits. And I'm going to be honest, it took me a long time to understand all of this because it's not often talked about.
Correct.
And our culture is so fixated on the exterior, like how the body looks from the outside, that a lot of yoga is also centered around that, like look good or be flexible, which is really just like a mark of like how your body can move. And not a lot of people are talking about this kind of deeper layer of stuff that's happening. I think more and more people are nowadays, which is wonderful.
Right.
Because I think the more people become aware of the many benefits of yoga, the more hopefully people can start to receive these. But as far as like the moment in time, I think it was if I kind of had a year. I was probably about 5 years into the business. So this would have been maybe maybe 3 years into the business. So about 12 years ago, I would say, where I just intersected with some really amazing teachers that did some of my teacher trainings. And then a teacher named Brian Kest. I, like all these people in 1 year came onto my path. And I think they really opened my eyes to what this really is at its core. And that was a game changer. It's like, and then once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, honey, yes.
And then, I mean, it just reignited my love for yoga and my desire to spread this to so many more people when I really understood what it is that this does.
Yeah. Yeah. Staying there for a second, I'm reflecting back to my first yoga class with Chelsea in New Albany.
Yeah.
And I can't describe for people like the euphoria that I felt after my first hot power class. Mm-hmm. It's I don't know. It was something like I felt like I was out of my body in a good way though.
Yeah.
And so I was being consistent there, and then COVID happened, and then we were all shut down, right? And so then it took me a while to kind of get back to it. But every class that I've been to, and this is, you said something, you said that there's this thing where people are looking at the outside of the body, like the image, like the physique. Mm-hmm. And I've struggled with body dysmorphia and disordered eating and was diagnosed, So for me, exercise was abused and was never really a safe space for me. And I will tell you that your community, I'm not trying to get all mushy here, but your community that you've created with Go Yoga actually helped me restore my body image and not so worried about fixing something, changing something, but it also connects back to this theme in yoga of acceptance. Just accepting, like, this is the way it is, this is the way my body is, and I'm gonna roll with it, and I just wanna be strong. And I wanna be present. And so every class that I've taken, I just remember, like, there are certain poses that we do in class, like the warrior two, and the goddess squat, and where I just feel so empowered and embodied and strong. And so many downloads that I get when I'm in those positions or poses. And I'm just like, wow, like, you truly are the embodiment of what you're saying and what you've created here, because it is the exact way that I feel when I come into any class here. You definitely have, like, taken that and, like, made sure that your community wholeheartedly believes in it. And just also the inclusivity of, like, the physique of some of the instructors, right? Like, the whole inclusivity of it, like, so often in the exercise space, you don't see that. And you've created that. So, like, I just want to give you your flowers and say, thank you for creating a space that is so inclusive, because it makes people like myself, who may not have that same physique as the majority of a lot of people, feel safe to come in a space to practice yoga, to exercise, to do all of the things. So thank you for that. And thank you for sharing that, because that actually led me into that. Like, I'm so grateful for what you have created.